Have you ever noticed how some people have almost no friends? In a world that treats popularity like value, they get judged fast. If you aren't surrounded by a crew, people assume you're broken. But psychology says having few friends isn't a failure, it's a signal, a sign of how you are wired and what you are willing to tolerate. So let's break it down. Here are 5 rare psychological traits often found in people with very few friends. 1. Selective connection. Most people collect friendships like trophies. High numbers, group chats, constant contact. The goal is quantity, but you choose carefully. You filter. Psychology calls this selective attachment. For you, the barrier to entry is high because the investment is deep. You demand resonance, not just presence. You aren't antisocial. You just refuse to invest in surface-level interactions. You'd rather have one real connection than 10 shallow ones, because you're simply not interested in relationships that stop at small talk. 2. Strong inner independence. You don't rely on others to achieve emotional stability. Psychology links this to high internal regulation. While others need a crowd to validate their feelings or distract them from pain, you process life internally. You can sit with your thoughts and handle your own emotions. To some, that looks cold, but psychologically, it's a sign of resilience and self-trust. If you relate to choosing quality over quantity, comment, "I choose quality." And if you want more psychology that explains you instead of judging you, subscribe. 3. Low tolerance for social games. You see the unspoken stuff immediately. The status games, the ego, the performance. Psychology shows high social awareness often leads to withdrawal, not because you're awkward, but because you're honest. You notice when friendship is just a transaction, and you won't play along. Masks fall quickly because you refuse to trade your authenticity for acceptance. 4. Depth over frequency. You don't need daily texting to feel close. Psychology links this to a secure attachment style that values depth over constant contact. You can go months without speaking and pick up exactly where you left off. This often clashes with people who think silence means disinterest. But for you, connection is about depth, not frequency. 5. Authenticity over belonging. Most people subconsciously adjust themselves to fit in. They soften their opinions, fake their laughs, and hide their quirks just to be part of the group. You refuse. Psychology shows authenticity-driven people often sacrifice popularity because the cost of pretending is too high. This means fewer invites, fewer circles, fewer besties. But it also means that when you find someone who gets you, that bond is real. So don't assume they're lonely or broken. Psychology suggests they are grounded, self-aware, and emotionally intelligent. They don't have fewer friends because they can't connect. They have fewer friends because they won't settle.